Okay, today I'm going to make a video on how I tone down the blonde or yellow stain on this Chris-Craft Capri. This is a 1958 19-foot Chris-Craft Capri, and I stripped and refinished it, put a new deck on it. There's some hull planks that are replaced, and we're in the process of building up the varnish. We're almost done. There are 6 coats of varnish on this deck right now, and it's sanded. That's why it's dulled out. I hit it with 400 grit, and then I use a scuff pad. Most of the grain is filled in the Chris-Craft stain, this color here, and then here's the yellow or the blonde stain. Now today I'm going to make a video on how I tone down that yellow color. That's always been the plan on this boat. Here's a shot of the spray rails. They have only a couple of coats of varnish on them right now. So the plan on this boat was the blonde areas were bleached, then they were stained with a blonde stain that I came up with, a formula I came up with, and I have a video on how I did that and show you the right ratios and proportions of tint and what I used to make that stain. So after I bleached it, then I applied the stain, and then I just built varnish as I would any other way on the deck. And there's 6 coats on it now, and we have almost a whiteout where most of the grain is filled. So now I'm gonna show you how I add a little bit of color to that yellow, so it's not quite as yellow, and so it gives more of an amber tone like on these ceiling boards inside this boat. So it won't have that shocking yellow. Not that it's that shocking right now. As you put the varnish over it, it tones down a little bit, but it's still too yellow for me. So that's always been the plan. And I'll take you in the other room here. I have the hatch all ready to be done. And I'll show you. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. Yeah, I think it can. You see that board on the left? That's just the stain after about 4 or 5 coats of varnish. To the right is the process that I'm going to show you how to do, where I tone that down. And here's another board, same thing. Yep, you can see where I taped a line right down it. The left is just sanded, and the right is where I toned it down. So it takes that yellow out, gives it a little bit more of an amber tone and more of a honey tone, and it's to me it's more appealing. You can see there's a good shot where it's yellow and then amber there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get set up with everything I need, and then I'll start the camera back up, and I'll probably do this hatch first, or maybe I'll do this back here. I'll probably do this area back here. So I'll stop the camera, get all my materials, and I'll start it back up, all right?